now you're conflicted because you have so many different options, so many like voices in your head, opinions about what to do. Someone is telling you do it this way, another person is telling you do it that way, another person is telling you to do it another way. Okay, I'm seeing like 3 distinct options, and this is really around like I'm hearing like survival rates of survival. It's kind of like maybe they're giving like survival tactics, what you need to be doing to be able to get ahead or to be able to achieve a certain milestone. There's just something I'm hearing around like survival. Okay, something I'm hearing around survival. Okay, so right now you're a bit conflicted around, you're confused around, oh, should I do it this way? What if I go it that way? What if I do it this other way? But it's like whichever of these choices you make, it's going to cancel out the other persons, and the other persons are not going to be happy with your decision. It's kind of like what I'm saying, like you have 3 shareholders with vested interest in your end outcome, in your end results, in your end actions, in your activities, like, but then the resources you have, you're not able to split it equally within these 3. You have to choose only one person to go with. You have to choose only one decision. You have to choose only one decision to go with, only one person to go with. And funny enough, of these 3, what I'm saying is like you're not even allowing God to be one of these 3. It's kind of like you've allowed these 3, they are people in your vicinity, they are people in your surroundings. For some of you, they may be family members, friends, but none of this option is actually God. You've actually not tabled this matter before God. You've not asked God like, okay, Spirit, Universe, God, Almighty, Allah, Heavenly Father, Goddess, Miracle Worker, any name you ascribe to God, you've not actually sought out spiritual guidance. You've not asked, your spirit guides are like, you've not even asked us, you didn't even ask your angels. It's like you are asking everybody else but God, kind of like, for some of you, I'm hearing like you're even asking them to help you ask God, but you yourself, you've not asked God. So I'm going to help you get clarity on these 3 solutions being offered to you. But the first thing Spirit is saying is, I need you to come seek my face. Come ask me directly. Don't try to go through others. Don't try to go through others and then come to me crying like, oh, this person, this advice I went with, it didn't work out. Why would you not want to hear my own opinion from me? Why are you comfortable taking what others are telling you? Why are you comfortable accepting that as the truth? Why don't you ask me? Why don't you pray to me? You guys, you've not been praying, you've not been meditating. So first thing they're telling me to tell you is, after this, take time out to find stillness in the present moment. To meditate is not about being a Buddha or doing yoga or oming or chanting. It's not about that. It's about you finding space between your breath, finding space, separating your thoughts from you, separating yourself from your thoughts, and separating your higher consciousness from yourself, being able to hear clearly. You're being guided to come into the space of stillness at this time. There's also something coming through around the clarity you're seeking is not what you can find by using money to solve it. Money cannot solve this question and this dilemma you're trying to get answers to. So trying to use money to solve it is actually not doing anything. Trying to use money to solve it is not doing anything. For some of you, this is like heavily around trade. Maybe you are wanting more success in your business endeavors or more financial increase, and then you're saying like, okay, if I pay more tithes, or if I give the clergy or the imam or the priest more money, or I contribute, is going to solve the problem. No, that's just you trying to bypass. You're trying to bypass your spiritual evolution and spiritual growth by trying to use money to solve it. But no, money can solve this. Yeah, this is a time of you to seek. This is a time for you to undergo like spiritual growth, to gain spiritual insight, to gain spiritual wisdom. It's a kind of like a time of introspection for you. And Spirit is even saying that is why this dilemma rose up in the first place. But you were expected to come closer to God, not for you to try to bypass this communication, this communion, by trying to get other people to seek the answers for you. So let's get some more clarity on this situation. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm also saying is like, for some of you, this is like, this situation you're dealing with is more around like there's something about expecting news from foreign relations, maybe news about a travel opportunity, a business expansion opportunity. For some of you, this is also like news from a lover, but not a lover in your state. Maybe you're trying to make decisions regarding someone you love or someone that loves you, but this person lives far away from you. What I'm saying, like foreign relations, that's the first thing they get me. Foreign relations, news from foreign places, news from distant places, communications from distant places. So that's it. So you're asking like every other person, like, okay, do you think I should go with this person? Do you think I should go into this situation? This situation? Does this person love me? Do you think this situation will work out? Do you think our cultures will merge, our ideologies, our philosophies? Do you think? Yeah, and you're asking every other person but God. Why? What's making you feel like you can't go to God directly? What's making you feel like you can't ask God your questions and it will be given to you? What's making you feel like money is going to solve it? There's an heavy reliance here on your material goods, on you believing that you have the material ability to solve this situation, to answer your question, to solve this dilemma. And Spirit is saying, nope, you're trying to bypass your growth. Nope, you're trying to boycott the spiritual introspection. Nope, you're trying to boycott the spiritual evolution. Nope, you're trying to bypass your spiritual growth. Nope. Nope. Okay. So I'm also saying here, there's abundance here. As I said, like for some of you, this is like foreign relations, dealing with foreign persons, dealing with like foreign growth opportunities. What I'm saying is like a letter being involved, a message being involved. It's like it's love and money at the same time. So it's like love and money at the same time coming together to form a system. So maybe you're thinking of, okay, I want to move to this new country, maybe to meet a new love, or to move my family there, or to start a family, and you're figuring out like, and you're trying to figure out like, okay, will it be profitable for me? Will it work out for me? Will it be what I need to do? But you're asking all the wrong persons, you're asking all the wrong people, you're asking your questions from places where you cannot find the answers. These persons are simply going to give you their opinion, and you're just going to end up being more confused because what they are sharing with you is their opinion, whereas you're supposed to be getting God's guidance. It's like they want me to whoop your head right now, like okay. You guys are also going to be seeing like alarms, then also this really these tall clocks, the tall clocks that kind of like make a sound, then make a sound that on the hour time, and then the ones that kind of have like elaborate display when the time is like 9 o'clock, like there's something, maybe birds or blacksmith, there's just something about the display. But what I'm saying is like you're going to be seeing that tall clock, and when you see it, immediately you're going to flash back and remember this message. At this time, you are not supposed to be boycotting your spiritual growth. This is the way through to get to your answer. This deck keeps pulling me, but before I pull from this deck, there's also, it feels like there's still something left unsaid. Spirit, what else does this collective need to know? The way to get your answers is by going through the path you're trying to avoid. It's by going through the path you're trying to avoid. Receiving this. There's abundance, there's love. There's abundance, there's love in this new place you're going to. But for you to get clarity on that, you have to ask God. You have to ask God. Because they're like, why would I even, I'm not even going to attempt to kind of like help you out, because all you need to be doing right now is talking to God, building your connection with God, growing your, getting in spiritual alignment, with God. When you're in spiritual alignment, then your path becomes clear. It's like you're trying to put the cart before the horse. You're trying to get the details of the where, the what, how, when. But you're trying to bypass the person that is going to give you the details by bribing the persons under them to leak the information about what's going to happen. But they can't, because they don't even have access to the answers to the what, the why, the when. The answers you want, they are with God. Okay? Yes, as I said, this new place you are going to, there's abundance here, there's stability, there's love, there's success, there's growth. It's not where you are now. You guys are traveling, you're moving to a new land. You're moving to a new land. You're moving to a new land. There's stability, there's protection, there's strength, there's growth. But God is going to tell you the what, the when, the why, the how, not man. So all these people you're asking, they are just going to confuse you, and they are going to delay you from getting the answers you need to receive. Okay? Alright, let's round up this reading. Is there any, you guys are going to be seeing bears at this time. Is there any message from spirit animals for this collective? Any message from spirit? You're going to be seeing grizzly bears, black bears. Alright, spirit animals. Again, did I just say grizzly bear? What's this? Grizzly bear. Power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Don't allow people to distort the truth. Don't allow them to confuse you. Go ask God. You've got... Didn't I tell you there's abundance where you're going? Why? No wonder they're like, why is the pulling cards? You've got frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. You're moving. You're moving to a foreign land. They're not giving me the details. Go and ask God. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Up into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Bison, abundance. If I read the last one, you'll laugh. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. You guys are going to, okay, they are saying I can give you this. You are going to a mountainous region and you are going to somewhere very cold. Keep me warm through this, very cold, like where it snows a lot, very cold. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Prayer. Pray. Just go and ask God directly instead of trying to bypass. Instead of trying to boycott your spiritual growth. Instead of trying to ask people, go and ask God. I told you already, you have love and abundance in this new place. You've got sworn grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Okay, my love, so to confirm this reading for you, you're going to be seeing grizzly bears, black bears, frog, bison, swans. Okay, there's also you're also going to be seeing a yellow umbrella. So those signs, when you see those animals, when you see the clock, when you see the umbrella, it's going to remind you of this message, and it's going to remind you to come into communion with God. Okay, stop asking around. God is the answer giver. The universe, source, spirit, the goddess, whatever name you ascribe to your creator, that's who you need to go to. I love you. Your ancestors are like, yes, go. Even we ourselves, we are not going to help you 100%. We can help you a bit, but this is your time for spiritual growth, spiritual evolution. I love you.